Not actually sure what happened there. I do apologise about that, guys. But however, it does seem like everything's back to normal. We are back, up and running. So there was a mix-up in accounts or something?
I'm not sure. We'll let the admin decide. It's out of our hands. We're just here to show people the games.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, our previous player had a bit of issues, but hopefully we can get a next game as soon as possible. And
apparently there's been asked for a regame. His keyboard had stopped working. Obviously, that's not down to me. That is actually down to the players to decide amongst themselves. And if all comes to worst, Razul will decide on that.
so we're just waiting for that decision. Sorry for the delay, guys, but other than that, feel free to one of our mods will link the Reddit post so you can upvote it, share it on your Twitter. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and of course, guys, if you haven't and you are new to the stream, by all means hit that follow button. We do stream on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Friday. And of course, the actual LBNT team in-house Fight Club is on a Saturday. So guys, go ahead and hit that share button. Facebook us, like us, Twitter us, you name it. So I'm just waiting to see if we're going to get a regame or... Oh, apparently can't invite me into the game. Okay, go ahead and invite Nova. Yes, I do apologise about the stream, guys. Totally uncool, I know, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what happened there, but nonetheless, it does look like it is fixed. So, okay, it's going to be Daybreak. I'll just make the map for everybody. There we go, custom games. Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the invite.
I will do that right now, Dirk. My apologies about that. The invite's again. Lammers, is it not Lammers? Lammers? I can't pronounce the guy's name. I do apologise. Lemires. Yes. Should I just give up while I'm ahead?
Just invite him. Let's get going, man. I really wanna cast and talk about the game. And I think also for our viewers,
yeah,
we want to reduce the downtime as much as we can.
Lanes is currently in a game, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Invite the game. There we go. Right, both players are ready this time. Should we try this? Should we go for take two? Oh, I think we should. Right then, guys, here we go. As we jump into the in-game splash screen, there we go. Absolutely shocking.
Alright, so as we get going, again in the same game between Cosmo and Lemires, hopefully Lemires will make drones this time.
Yes!
Instead of one drone. Anyway, I'm happy we can get going. It's now, we're waiting on Cosmo now, but we jump straight into the game right now. Come on, don't let me down. Oh damn, now I'm so awkward.
one of them's gonna load. Oh, apparently we're waiting for me. Any moment now. Come on, choo-choo train. Stop pushing your trailer. Let's go. There we go. Right. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner this time is Cosmos, our blue Protoss player.
Yes, and his opponent, again, just like last game, is Lemires, the purple Zerg, spawning in the top right. So,
Cosmos.
He was surprised, we were surprised as well, Cosmo. He can't hear us, but still, it feels nice. because talking to Jay is a bit, yeah, you know.
Hey, come on. But anyways, I thought, well, hang on, he's not making any drones. Is he actually going to cheat? But nonetheless, it does look like everything is all set and ready to go for him this time.
Yep.
And
So, as we said last game, Forge Fast Expand, same position of the pylon from the Protoss player, and this map is very inviting for a 2-base selling from Protoss, but it's also pretty alright for a max Roach push on 3-base for Zerg if the Protoss decides to stay passive, so we just have to wait and see what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to wait and see if they take a base.
yeah, I want to know if it's going to be 15 hatch or 15 pull. Is he going to go hatch first, maybe? Or but we shall see.
I think it's Forge first from Protoss.
Yeah, 13,
judging on the
13
rally.
Forge. Pretty standard. So he doesn't...
Very safe though.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to miss drone production. So I learned that from you, by the way.
Yeah, 13 Forge is like the safest way to actually keep on making probes.
Oh, but does it look?
Look
If
at
you
the
look at Cosmo, he's actually got a probe following a probe in his middle line. If you look very closely, you'll see it.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
well,
that's a little bit.
maybe they have a
inefficient.
relationship.
Yeah.
Let them be.
Yeah, okay.
But we're gonna
absolutely.
see a hatch first from Lamiers.
Okay.
I do not like that. He can take it though. But
Yeah, but Cosmo's not
There-
actually going to do anything to deny it. So there we go. There goes hatch any moment now. There we go. He does see it.
Yeah,
And now that
and-
he's seen that hatch first.
he's gonna sneak the probe. There is no overlord above the hatch, so it's gonna be very easy. But smart move here from Lamiers, sending the drone down and perhaps chasing that probe. Or wow,
Oh,
he's
I
going
thought-
he's going 3 hatch before pool.
No way. Free hatch before pull? That's gonna.
Yep,
that's,
and we
that's,
will see pylon behind the mineral line, probably.
Yeah, this is going to be a cannon rush onto the natural here. We
Yeah.
are going to see the third go down. Yeah,
So greedy, but
it's greedy, but at the same time,
can
oh,
still
now we
hold
see
it.
he
That's
can
the-
hold it.
Because the pylon is actually not placed that well.
There's no
if you
drones
had
being
an
pulled to
overlord
deal
there,
with
he-
this though.
Yeah, if there was an overlord over the natural, he could just pull 3 drones and get rid of this pylon. But that's not what's happening. What's happening?
Oh, look at this, having a cannon in here in case he decides to move in base. We are a
Oh,
gateway.
So cute. Yeah, it's just to wall off the cannon completely. The drones can't touch it.
But
There's
right
nothing
now,
called
all he
structure.
has to do, let's have a look back at the base of Cosmos. He's taking this expansion, a cannon for defense in case of any lings deciding just to run by. I'm going to say Lemires is in a little bit of trouble here.
Well, classic Protoss play.
Yeah. And the cannon is up. Will he cancel this gateway though? That's what I'm wondering. And I think there
No,
is
I don't
this-
think he will.
It won't need to. This cannon
should.
will actually hit this pull, so the damage will be done here. And look at the damage already on this
Yeah, but,
hatch.
yeah, the pull finished. He's not making any links to try at least counterattack. With like 8 links, he can quickly go to the opponent's base and still do damage. Even take down the cannon, and he
Yeah.
should build some spines, but he decides to just
Rage
leave it.
cool. Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate for him. He played too greedy, he got punished for it, and there you go. A bit of a silly first game, but at least
Nonetheless.
he made drones. I'm happy about that fact.
Yes.
Anyway, let's have a look what our next game will be. Hopefully a bit more action-packed. Hopefully they go further than the Forge Tech. I would really appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
But Forge Tech, very strong.
Cannons, man. Probes and pylons and cannons, right?
Well, 3 hatch before pool.
Yeah, that was very greedy. I mean, that could have come under attack from a 4-gate, a 3-gate, 3-stalker push, anything like that. That wasn't exactly how we saw something go down.
Yeah, but I still feel sacrificing the natural would have been alright if he had spines up, he had the third base down.
Mhm.
It could have still been alright and cleaned it up with spine crawlers and still be in a decent shape. at
Absolutely,
least.
yeah. I mean, the spines themselves would have done the damage. Now, apparently, according to our admin, Rizzle vs. Deviant coming up next. That'll be here. I'll just ask for the invite.
Yeah, Aragon, I think one of the mods will link you to Reddit thread. Please upvote it, would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you like the casting, don't do it yet. Just check out the next few games first, and then decide like, ah yeah, these guys are pretty alright. And click the follow button, that would be pretty awesome. Also, don't forget to share.
Absolutely, hit that
The
share
more
button.
people, the more joy.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to doing more of these tournaments. I am waiting for the invite. I'm just going to see if I can find these players. Divine, is it?
Maybe they don't have a game yet. That's possible. Let's already have a check at the bracket, see if already some people went through. Or did they put the second round on hold? I don't think so, huh?
I'm not sure. I don't believe so.
No, we already have people went through to round 3 and etc.
Now, Rizil's doing his best to try and grab us some games, so we do apologise about the downtime, but Rizil has actually given me the invite. Excuse me.
Alright.
I have just asked for host, and I will get everybody into game. Have suggested you both to them. There we go. You're both being invited now as we speak. There we go.
So our next game is going to be another PvZ, or...
Yeah, I think so.
Great.
Perfect. Protoss and a Zerg casting a PvZ, I like that. Okay. So... There you go. Jay is host now. So let's see if the players are ready.
Well,
Both
players are
players
ready,
ready.
so let's jump into this game straight away.
So... Hopefully not a double hedge before spawning pool getting cannon rushed again.
Well, Daybreak is a bit more inviting to that, but Antigua not so much. On Antigua, mainly in the metagame, the 2-base all-in, where Immortals is still very popular. But we'll see. Let's start with introducing our players first. Like, in the 8 o'clock position, we have Rizzle, the yellow Zerg player.
And in the upper right hand position we have our purple Protoss Deviant.
Yep. So, I wouldn't mind seeing just the same openers as last time. Maybe not a 3 hatch before pool, just a standard 14 pool, 16 hatch. The 14 pool to be safe against any possible shenanigans like the cannon rush.
Yeah, I would like to see a safe opener too. Maybe going into a little bit of a later game and not getting too much cheesy. I mean, 2-base all-in from Protoss is definitely an option, but I would like to see a little bit more of a macro game here already.
Oh, Deviant doesn't know it's the GSL version and it's always 4 scrolls. That's unfortunate for him. We're not going to reveal anything though, but because we're nice like that. But he opts to go for the pylon at the front of the big ramp. I personally like it more from ramp to Nexus. But that's of course personal choice. It doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, and we see nothing out of the ordinary right now, actually. Just going for the Forge first, for the Protoss.
Yeah,
actually-
on 12, that's very early. Like you see, he only just makes a new probe. That kind of hurts him. We see a 14 pull from the Zerg getting dropped down. I mean, they're pretty much standard. So, yeah, as
Yeah,
I
and
said,
actu-
in the mid game, the 2-base push for Protoss can be extremely strong. So what I feel the Zerg should be going for is more like, yeah, a bit more speedlings to control the center of the map and try to delay that push as much as possible. And definitely over here at the third, where you have the 5 o'clock base. There at the gas geysers, that's usually where the proxy goes down from Protoss. But we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, nice, just planting the hatchery right before Deviant can block it.
Yeah, that's a very big win.
Yeah, and Rizzle has also found the opponent's base. He also checked the bottom base before actually checking the right base. And now he's scouting. Deviant going for his Nexus right now at 17, I believe.
Yep.
Now going for the gateway, and Zerg has a spawning pool up. Has a second base coming. I will probably take a third soon, because he will have the minerals. Well, cannon planting down, another pylon. standard.
Well, yeah, it's just both standard openers. There's not that much we can add to it. I mean, the only thing I don't like is that this drone is just getting so much info, though. It's a very nice move for the Zerg. Perhaps he should try to hide it in the Protoss base for some later scouting, so he doesn't have to sacrifice an overlord.
Yeah, if you could hide it in the maybe down there at the ramp.
Yeah, or in the
maybe
smoke.
Yeah, in the smoke up there. If he actually gets up there undetected, that'd be pretty nice.
Zerg just joining up. Nothing special going on. Gases at normal times. He forgets to saturate the bottom gases, but not a big deal.
Yeah, but I think it's getting a pretty late third then. It's not the real early third for the Zerg, and also pretty early gas.
Well,
which
I think it's more characteristic, isn't it? Like, some Zergs like to take it at 420, some like to take it at 5 minutes. It really depends, but he's already taken gas and just started mining from it. So,
yeah, I think
some
that actually,
2-base action.
Another gas being taken, so yeah, I think it's gonna be a 2-base all-in, or maybe just 2-base muted pressure or something like that. Third queen being built, starting to spread creep, and maybe he's just playing like it would against Terran, taking something like a 7-base third hatch.
Oh, but look at this, the probe is getting in.
Oh, when he gets all the information needed, sees first gas,
And
also
the
sees
second one.
gas.
Yeah,
I
the
think he
drone
also
saw
saw
everything.
the third one going at the natural.
Still no units being made though by a Protoss player. We see a sentry on the way right now, but this drone is still hanging around. That's slightly annoying.
And now he should have seen it, finally. He will now check the gases, probably, to see how much gas has been taken. A layer and an evolution chamber going down from the Zerg.
Yeah, that
Also
can
getting the
be...
speed.
What can this be, man? It can be maybe Nidus, maybe... very maybe Infestors, but most likely it's gonna be Mutalisks.
Yeah, and oh, a Zealot in the natural.
Yeah, getting
off
3 kills already.
Maybe even a 4.
Getting a 4.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
And just now the 3 greens actually react.
Well done,
And-
Zealot.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm not quite sure why there are 3 greens. Okay, he's now sending up the third one to his main for the injects. And yeah, he has a lot of gas banked up. It's a little bit supply blocked right now, so he just
Gonna be a
building a lot.
Robo.
Wow. Yeah.
That's
Robo.
a thick choice. I would have loved to see Quick Hallucination instead, and perhaps Twilight. But, cause yeah, look, the Zerg is already planting some spines at the front, and will we see the Spire? There it is. 2-base
there we
Muta on the way.
I like this decision actually. It's very strong if it goes undetected, and
It's very
Wild
good on
Rope.
this map in particular, man. It's
yeah.
The Protoss is gonna have a hard time taking the 3rd base right now, and it's gonna open a lot of opportunity for the Zerg to expand.
I'm actually not sure if he's gonna take the third anyways, because with the amount of sentries and building the immortals, is this gonna be an immortal sentry then? I don't know how
Maybe.
to actually spot it, but I think it actually looks like it's building immortals right now,
It's
going for the
extremely
armor.
late. The Immortal Sentry Alliance should be leaving in 30 seconds.
Oh really? Okay, then he's well.
I
he's
think
going
he still
for-
wants to do it though, but it's extremely delayed.
Yeah, he's going for 3 more gateways. And okay,
Yeah, we
Both
would be
players
seeing
pushing.
Gateway 5 to 7 in a bit. But the Spire is close to finishing up. He banked a fair amount of gas, well, fair amount. Enough for 4 Mutas.
yeah.
Does our Protoss player even have Stalkers?
Well, actually, right now only the sentries, and I think that 4 sentries are enough for maybe even 7, because he said, okay, starting another upgrade, and now he's probably gonna plant 5 mutas already going into Infest Attack. And I mean, with Infest Attack coming, he should actually take a third right now, because otherwise he's gonna be he's not gonna be able to just
That's
feed
interesting.
all these tech that he has.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice to go for such a fast infestation pit. I would have liked to see him take an expansion first, get a bit more gas up, and yeah, use like 10 mutas to do mild harassment to the economy, while he keeps joining up and gets more gas for his infestors.
Yeah, and actually, I think the Protoss actually gonna go for something like an Immortal Sentry all-in, producing his third Immortal and having
Yeah.
7 sentries up already.
It was quite clear. I mean, if you don't have an expansion up by now as a Protoss, pretty much almost certainly gonna all in. There's the
Oh, and
War
now
Prism.
the mutas are also flying in. on the back of the base, and I don't think he has anything to actually stop him. He has no cannon in the mineral line. He only has 9 sentries up by now, and they're actually standing at the front and not at the back of his base. So
Yeah, we have these few mutas. It's only 6 at the moment with a few by rally. Let's have a quick look at the muta count. It's only 8. But it's going to be enough to do some significant damage already.
yeah, he's only warping in zealots right now. He doesn't have
Look
any
at this,
stalkers that he's
the
trying to move out.
anti-timing. The Protoss moves out and the Zerg moves in the main, wrecking the probe line.
Wow, this was
Ooh.
pretty damn well timed. And now he's going for the simulator. He should actually follow the probes because down there are all the probes right now. He can't hide anywhere. Wow, this is gonna do a lot of damage because the probes have nothing to
Arctos is
stop it.
pylon.
Oh wow, that actually
Yeah,
hurt.
and the other 3 gates are powered by ion pylon as well, so if he spots it.
Wow, this is gonna do. This already did quite a damage. Quite a
Yeah,
lot of damage,
let's have a
only
quick
for
look.
stock
How
up.
much workers got killed? Only 7 though, so the damage is limited. But it pulled the Protoss back. It's more a delay of the attack. It keeps the Protoss in his base, that's just what mutas do. And it's giving the Zerg a lot of time to make units. Maybe he can get a bit more drones because he's only at 45 against 44 of Protoss.
Yeah, and the Zerg actually got up his third. Now 5 zealots walking in, but
Yeah.
already getting shut down by the Zerglings. And actually made a mistake with his Infestus because they're gonna pop
Yeah,
in
but
20 seconds.
I think
but-
Protoss hit like the point. Most Protoss is hit when they play against mutas. It's like, I don't care, let's just go and
oh
and
wow.
YOLO.
Yeah, you're right. Just gonna try to kill him with a huge line of units actually.
Yeah.
How many immortals? We have 3 immortals, 4 zealots, 9 stalkers, a
The
warp
first
prism, and 9.
investors are joining the field. Paragen,
Oh, wow.
not a bit mistimed right before Paragen, but I think he has just enough to hold this. Oh, force field's not too good. The link's getting close, and this is looking very grim for a Protoss player.
At the time, the mutas are ravaging his base. If
Yeah.
Zerg can hold this, he actually
but
will
look at
probably
this.
win. Oh, nice pick of
Mutas might have to
Infestus.
come back. It's not over yet. The Protoss still has a chance.
And I mean, with 7 stalkers in the army, I don't think that these mutas, just by the number of 8, they can actually mess with the stalkers right now. They will probably lose. But all the gateways are powered down except for one. The robo's powered
This
down.
is a mistake I feel by the Protoss player. He shouldn't be going for this third base. He should have gone straight for the main. This gives the Zerg again some time to get more spine crawlers up, get a bit more units out to halt this push. The supply is
Definitely.
dangerously even.
I mean, he has the warp prism, but he has
Oh,
he's
the
not much
mutas.
to warp in with, and the mutas are
Stop
going
paying
in, but they
attention.
are
Losing
losing
2,
1,
maybe 3.
losing 2.
Oh,
Wow.
3 mutas fell there, and that's not good. Is the Protoss really gonna hold it? Gonna do this?
Wow. If he can actually do this, I'll be very surprised. But very,
Oh,
very.
nice force fields there, and
He still actually has
is
a
it
lot
enough?
of energy.
14
here.
more links on the way. The spine crawler are doing a great work though.
Yeah,
The
one
sentries
immortal
are
goes
getting
down.
cleaned up, and I don't know, man. It's a bit close to call. I think the Zerg will hold just, or no, it's the Protoss. Another warping of 4 zealots, and he only has links to rely on. Wow.
This is gonna be very, very close. This is wow. He's pulling his drones, trying to just
He
absorb
has to.
damage.
It's his only
yeah.
option. There's 4 more links on the
Wow.
way. He needs to have the Queen from the main helping as well.
He just doesn't.
And
have
it's
the
GG.
GG's
The Protoss
out.
does it. I didn't think he would do
Wow.
it, but he pulls it off anyway. Well played.
That was very, very well played. Actually, the links were in 2-2, so I was actually expecting the Zerg to win, but very, very well played by this by the Protoss.
Wow, what a game.
Yeah, that was a great game.
I just want to quickly go back and tell everybody what Rizzle, he was 1v1 diamonds.
Both were diamonds.
Yeah, both were diamonds. So, yeah, I also want to introduce everybody to Neil. He's coming to cast as well.
Oh yeah.
Indeed, I am.
Hello, Neil.
Nice to see you. To see you, nice.
Hey, honey.
Hello.
Right then, guys. We are waiting for our next game. Bear with us momentarily. We will get that up shortly.
Indeed.
I'm really hoping for a turn for you, Neil.
Yeah, actually, I am as well. I was like, yeah, come on, give us a PVT.
A PVT would be very nice, just
Mhm.
to see the Terran win a game, maybe occasionally.
Anyway,
Uh,
guys.
Oh, oh no! I was just about to say CPU has invited me.
Anyway, for all the newcomers to the stream, welcome to the ST2 Reddit Europe Community Tournament number 31. If you haven't yet, upvoted Reddit link that will be posted by one of our mods. And don't forget to share.
Right,
Anyway.
the next game is going to be CPU, who a good friend of mine. He is, I do believe, Grandmasters, or is he Masters at the minute? No, he's only Masters.
Masters.
Yeah, and he's going up against Revolution, who is also a Masters. So, Masters versus Masters. I am going to get Neil and you into this one.
Sick. So it's gonna be another PvZ. Wow. It's really my day, is it? My favorite matchup 3 times in a row. Not bad.
Indeed, it's going to be awesome. What's people thinking of the new units as well? Obviously on Heart Swarm, some of them are really, really different for the races. As in, you're having to really change your outlook and view on how you kind of go about each matchup, and I think that's really interesting at the moment during the beta.
Neil, if you could actually join one of the chats so that I can actually invite you, please, mate.
Neil is not online at the moment.
Oh,
It should be. It's on StarCraft, isn't it? Not HOTS.
yeah, not
It's
hot.
Wings of Liberty.
Wings
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Liberty, my friend.
On Wings of Liberty. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just.
I was already thinking, like, why does he start about HOTS, man? Different game.
Different game, dude.
It's fine. I'm logging in now.
So just
I'm-
bear with us, guys, until Neil joins our game. It's gonna be another PvZ, and it's gonna be on which map? Antigua Shipyard again. So is this another round?
Similar round must have been yet.
Yeah, probably. Again, that 2 base all in. Oh wow! But the last game, I really didn't expect the Pros to win that.
Well, I was thinking. I was just watching that game from the old sidelines, and I was just thinking in that engagement, really on its natural ramp.
Yeah.
I felt he needed to pull the drones there. He knows he's got the lead. He doesn't. I don't feel he needs to keep the drones mining. If he still has the drones in the main mining, that'll be enough.
Well, what I honestly think the problem was, the Protoss was killing his third. He had 1,000 minerals banked. Why doesn't he make like a couple of extra spines? Because he didn't have the larva to make that much units anyway. So I think with an extra 6 spines, he would have easily held that. And at that moment, it's just like, make whatever unit, gets a few extra queens. If you're floating that much money, just do it.
Mhm.
But unfortunately for him, was a close call though. Came down to like 8 units, but enough is enough.
Right,
So-
we are ready to go. Let's find out.
Let's do it.
Right, I'm just going to go mute myself. Have fun,
Indeed.
guys. Neil and don't take this one. Here we go.
So Neil, how is your illness?
Ha! I'm fine. Raring to go now.
Yeah, man. I still haven't forgotten my 3 weeks coughing and sneezing.
It's not fun.
I'm
Not
happy
fun
it's
at all.
over. Anyway, back to our tournament on GSL Antigua Shipyard. Hopefully these players know that the GSL version is cross-spawn.
Yeah,
Forced?
forced cross. Yeah, forced cross spawn. As you saw in the last match, with them being cross spawn, stating the obvious. But yeah, what I'd like to see though, really, is I would like to see some aggressive Zerg openings here, because I do believe putting process on the back foot early kind of gives them a better late game advantage.
Mhm.
Obviously, overcommitting is the big issue here. If you do that early aggression, if you do overcommit and put too much into it, and then the counter push can really be difficult, as you saw in the last match with that Mutalist Harass.
Yeah, I
But-
think the Mutas were fine, but
Yes.
if he would have brought the Mutas back with the actual engagement with Lynx, he would have been a lot better, I feel.
Yeah, I
His
agree. I
first
think-
initial engage with the Lynx was actually really good. He got in nice and close on the Protoss. Second
Yeah, the
time
shield-
around,
the shields the forces weren't brilliant on that first initial
No,
engagement.
not at all. The Lynx came nice close. But anyway, that was last game. Let's introduce our players of this game. Starting in the top left-hand corner, we have our Red Zerg player, Revolution.
Indeed, and in the bottom right-hand corner, we do have the yellow Protoss player. His name is CPU. Nice and short, yeah. Nice and short, but
My CPU is horrible.
oh, mine's terrible as well. I definitely need a new one. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Accepting donations.
Yeah.
No, that's not a CPU.